Brothers in arms, are you ready for the stand? Blood on the ground and mud on your hands. Take another breath and make another try. You think you're gonna break and you think you're gonna die. Get off the dirt and listen to the crowd screaming your name, scream it out loud. I know you think you can, I know you think you're done, but we can't stop until we won. You're not alone, we're not afraid. This is our moment, it won't come again. So lean on me and find your feet. We will not accept defeat. When your body's screaming out and your hope is fading now, and the lights are dimming down and your strength is waning, raise your eyes, tell your mind to lift yourself one more time. Gotta get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. The battle soon begins. You've come this far to win. Source the power within. Unleash it all again. Returning to the fight. Victory inside. The crowd will soon ignite. So light up the night. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Your hands are weak, you're barely hanging on. somebody's hand, starting something like he think he's the man. You know we can't stand by, let you do what you want. We got the call, got the order, come you ready or not. Whatever the threat, man-made or supernatural, extraterrestrial, home or international, we won't discriminate, whatever your name. No, we won't hesitate to bring it like a hurricane.
Good afternoon, and welcome back to The Siege, or good morning, good evening, and welcome back. It is Thursday. Hi. Yes, it is Thursday, and man, we have a packed day ahead of us. So much even that I am not sure if I can make it. I will be brutally honest here. I have absolutely no clue if I can make it or not, because it's a lot. It's a lot, but I'm trying to power through, and I'm trying to make it happen. So, what do we have planned for today? Well, it's pretty simple. Well, actually, it's more complicated, but we are starting out with Company of Heroes 3. The game is not coming out in the next 5 hours, so I want to thank Sega and Dead Good Media, especially, for coming through with a key, and now we are able to play the game already. So thank you very much for that. We will have an early look at the game itself, and we will mostly play single player because I know that there are some people like, I want to see multiplayer, Mo! Show me multiplayer! I would love to. The problem is that there is no multiplayer right now. I think that's a bit of a duh moment, but no, seriously, there is no multiplayer yet. I think the only people who could play multiplayer technically are the people who all got a review key, and as far as I know, nobody is really playing multiplayer. So, or they are all the pros, and I have, hair in my mouth. No, I have seen some of the pros streaming yesterday, and after 10 minutes, I was like, I'm out. Okay. Like it's kind of crazy when you are seeing the people with thousands of hours in Company of Heroes 2 playing Company of Heroes 3 multiplayer, and it's just like, no, that's not my level of expertise. As I said, we might check out the multiplayer when the game is going live, but most of today we will check out the single player. For everyone who is finding this video a little bit later, keep in mind that the first half of the stream we are doing Mole in the Morning in your gaming news, where I'm just talking a little bit about the day, about just gaming things, and then we are talking about the gaming news, watching some trailers, and then playing the game. So if you are interested in Company of Heroes here on the channel, you might want to skip for like an hour. Just to make that absolutely clear, I would try to cut it out afterwards. But again, like, if it's still not cut together, you might want to skip ahead. For all the people who are watching live, well, I hope you have something to do for the next hour, because that's how long it would take till we will probably check out Company of Heroes 3. Now, but we are not done, because, as you know, this is my second channel here on YouTube, and I have a main channel. And today on the main channel, we have Sons of the Forest, the sequel to The Forest. Duh. But that is not happening before, I think it's 6 p.m. when it starts. I will be brutally honest here to you. At 6 p.m., I will take my break. And I will probably take a break for 2 hours. And then at 8 p.m. my time, I will be back, and then we are checking out Sons of the Forest. And then, oh boy, at 10 p.m. my time, we will have the PlayStation Showcase coming up today. So it's a pretty packed day. But I will be brutally honest here with you. I'm not sure if I'm making it. I have been not feeling too great today, which is of course pretty bad timing for that. But you know, I hate late releases. I really do. Maybe, you know what, we would just start Sons of the Forest tomorrow, right? Like in the morning, and then we are watching the PlayStation Showcase before that, because it's not even like a big PlayStation Showcase. It's this. Here's the PlayStation Showcase with some third-party titles and a lot of Suicide Squad, which I'm not even that interested in. And that's basically what they're doing, and I could just, you know, wait till tomorrow. Yeah, one of the two. We will see. It really depends on how I feel after the Company of Heroes stream. Because, as I said, I'm a little bit under the weather. And I'm just hoping that Company of Heroes will cheer me up. I'm pretty sure it will. I'm looking forward to it. And even Sons of the Forest, I'm kind of looking forward to it. We have to see. Like, again, it will be on short notice, but that is at least the plan we have so far. So, with that said, what did I do yesterday? I played a lot of TFT, and give me just 1 second here. Okay. All right, cool. I played a lot of TFT yesterday, and man, it's not going great. This patch has been a mess, which is also to do with I'm now on Platinum, which I never really planned to go there. I think that's the biggest problem I have. I never really planned to climb up the ladder in Teamfight Tactics, but here I am. I'm now on Platinum, and you know, yay. That's now a thing. But the people are really good at Platinum. Yeah. Let me show you this very quickly. This has been... Oh, let me minimize all of this so you don't see my secret porn stash. No, it's just joking. But yeah, those are the last 20 games. Look how bad I played. So we have first, okay, 6th, 7th, 3rd, 7th, 3rd, 4th, 5, 5, 7th, 2nd, 1st, okay. Then we got 8 and 7th, 4 2nd, 8, 4th, 5, okay, 5th. Like I got 2, 5. Okay, actually it wasn't too bad. I think I am like plus minus 0 when it comes to the points. But I will be honest, I'm trying some new stuff out. I have been on a, what is it? Arsenal some sure shot or something. I'm trying that a little bit. It's going so, as you can see. Yeah, it's going so. The first one was 2nd place, which is hilarious. And then afterwards, it's just going so. This one was just shit. This one was shit because they gave us a crown right at the beginning. I hate those rounds when they're popping up where you were getting the crown that you have an extra person. And I tried some stuff out that I even got 5th place. I will be completely honest. I shouldn't have. With what I played, I shouldn't have get 5th place. But hey, I prevailed, and as you know, 5th place means you didn't lose anything, you didn't win anything. So, kind of interesting. But yeah, right now I have to say the new season, like the new patch, I am not a fan, to be honest. Speaking of which, they had a new patch coming out today. I don't know what that patch is doing to the meta, if at all. I don't even know if it was a patch for League of Legends or if it was a patch for TFT. Like sometimes they're not connected and then nothing happens. But yeah, so that's my TFT endeavor right now. I'm like in between things, and we'll see how that goes. Did I play anything else? I played a little bit more Total Warhammer. I'm playing the Orcs right now, which is very fascinating to me because I do not play Orcs normally. I find the Orcs highly boring, to say the least. With that said, I'm playing the Gobos, aka the Goblins. They're cool, they're fun, they're hilarious. Thankfully, I'm playing a mod, like one of the big mods, right? I always forget the name of it, and that makes the Goblins actually playable. Like you can actually play the Gobos without having to do some BS, right? What else? Oh yeah, thinking about going back to Warhammer 40k Darktide pretty soon because yesterday the big patch landed. Yep. A very big patch landed. Not only do they now have sets for your war gear, they also completely reworked the armory exchange, right? That you can now choose like a specific item and you don't have to do like the weird, oh, let's wait here for an hour bullshit. So they have removed that. They are also making now changes to Sir Melk's weekly contracts. They rebalance them, lowering their requirements so you don't have to do your dailies and weeklies every day. You don't have to do specific side objects anymore on a specific mission, which is pretty great. They were also removing the cap, which was in place, which was the amount of rerolls you can do, which is great. Like they took a lot of pressure off this FOMO, right? FOMO was a huge problem with the Armory Exchange and Sir Melk's Requisitorium. And I'm just glad that they basically removed that. It was a shitty thing to do from the beginning. And they're moving now away from that. They also made it so that we have new contracts. Some contracts got updated. Again, they are now giving more stuff. Well, actually, yeah, they now giving more stuff. They also now finally finished the Shrine of the Omnissiah. This was something which was actually promised us for the release, and we never got that. So yay, we can now re-bless the weapon. We can now earn blessing. The mission board also got a big upgrade, that they are getting us more money and more XP, and they will also net us more crafting materials. And the Emperor's Gift will now be rewarded upon every successful mission on completion. Yep. So, yay! They're now giving you everything more, which is exactly what the people wanted. Right. Like, that is like the biggest problem people have, was this FOMO. And let me see. Hi, Tiny. Hi. Happy Thursday. Let me see. Do they have... Oh, God, I hate it. I get that. Oh, no. I get the bug every time. Let me see. But yeah, like, FOMO was the biggest problem this game had, and it was unnecessary. It was literally just to keep the people playing every day, which is pretty bullshit. All right. Oh, Mo, why you're not making this a video? Nah. I'm a bit done with... Maybe I find my love again for Darktide. But right now, I don't feel like it. They increased the critical chance of all bonuses on all tiers, which is pretty insane. They increased the damage bonus received on all tiers for the Devil's Claw sword, which again, they're increasing also the damage on everything, which is pretty insane. Yeah, it's pretty insane, which I think is good. Like, some of the melee weapons just fell out of it, right? And later on, it became like a slaughter fest where you were just like left clicking like a madman and nothing dies, which was pretty unnecessary. But yeah, you can see here that they've basically increased the damage. Well, besides of this one, the limb splitter. Oh boy, they definitely took Oh, the negative power bonus is now... No, they actually buffed this. This is the negative power bonus. It's only 10% now. Let me see. Do they also talk about negative power bonus for axes? It's pretty crazy. Wow, tier 2 is now 10 instead of 4. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Good. Like I said, they needed that. Especially the legendaries. Like the legendaries, there was such a weird thing. You got a legendary weapon with some crazy perks on it, right? And you were like, whoa. And then you did go to battle with this new weapon, and you realized very quickly, oh, this is not making any difference? What? Why do I have a legendary weapon? I upgraded from blue to legendary, and I Don't feel it? It was such a weird thing. Yeah. So good for them that they are finally doing something. Oh damn, they reworked the heavy las pistol. Huh. Oh, that's good. Less swaying. Good. I mean, the last pistol was pretty meh. Ooh, they shortened the range for the Shredder auto pistol. Huh. I can get that. I can get that. Damn. But so far, they have been just... upgraded everything. That's insane. My god. Okay, so they are buffing the Ogren, which is good. Like, I think that was one of the biggest problems is here is this huge dude, which is your tank, and he is as tanky as the rest of the group. Good luck. But I am 3 meters high, 2 meters wide, and I'm slow as fuck. I'm an Ogren. Yeah, that's why you were the tank. Okay, but where's my buff then for being a tank? You were tanking with your face. Yeah, that's fine, but shouldn't my face not melt as fast as the other faces? Maybe? So, good for them. Good for them. Okay, Psyker Parrot Squalling. Normalize passive vent times for non-warps weapon. They defaulted to max speed previously. Wow. Okay. Slightly buff the passive quell times for staffers across the board. I think that's a pretty big buff for the Psyker, because don't get me wrong, every Psyker, or most Psykers were running around with the stuff anyways because they wanted the active ability. But the problem was that they promised you to have quicker quelling of your staffs, right? The warp quelling, and you didn't really feel it. Fix that. Poxburster, precognition. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. So there are no changes to my class, to the preacher. Huh. Okay. Wow. Fix an issue where the bleed could be applied through his shield. That's a big nerf fix. I mean, the problem with bleeding is that bleeding right now is pretty much OP. So, I can see that. But they also fixed the issue where the bleed damage would drain the shield in case where the captain was bleeding and his shield popped back up. Shields can't bleed, so instead bleed now continues to damage the captain's health, which again makes bleeding, at least for a few seconds after his shield is going back up, still very strong, because you could theoretically kill the captain while his shield is up because he's bleeding out. Ha! Well, that's freaking fascinating. Oh wow, look at this. They fixed so much here. Man, this patch is huge. Huh. That's kind of big. That is kind of big. Pretty happy with that. We might go back to Dark Tide when we find some time. Right now, I'm a little bit blasted with a lot of games, so we will see. What else? What else? Anything else I played yesterday? I played TFT. We talked about that. No, I think we are done with the talkie talk. We're done with the talkie talk. What am I? 4? Boy. Yeah. Let's have some news. Oh, by the way, Atomic Heart. Quick thing regarding Atomic Heart. We might actually continue this at some point. Like as I said before, Atomic Heart. It was just too much yesterday. It was just too much, you know. And I think we will go back to it. But here's the thing. Next week in March, you know. Well, next month, next week. Well, technically next week. Yeah, next week. We have March, and there's nothing going on. We have no games. Like, no games coming out. Still absolutely quiet, and so I can just finish and play the games I wanted to finish and play anyways. So that's great. We have a few betas and stuff going on in March, but we have no full-on releases. So we have a little bit of breathing time next month, and I can finish up some of the games. And I'm pretty sure Atomic Heart is on the list of finishing up, because I'm not completely annoyed by it. It was just yesterday, it was too much. So, all right, let's have some news. So this is an interesting one. This is not gaming news related, and funny enough, it's not happening in the US. It's happening here in Germany. But it's still very interesting because, you know, Germany is one of the biggest, or the biggest country in Europe when it comes to a lot of things. And what is happening in Germany might have ripple effects throughout the EU and might, at the end, affect even the world a little bit. And there has been an interesting lawsuit ending today, which for people who are working under DMCA and who are working under copyright was not a great one. So what has happened in the last few months? Some person was sending out cease and desist letters to people who were posting pictures of them in front of a wall. Now you might think, wait, what? A wall? Well, not the... Look, it's not the wall, which was interesting. What was interesting is that... Let me see something very quickly. The tapestry in the background was the interesting part, because people were apparently ordering like some pretty tapestry, right? And it was like a flower, right? And that was completely fine because the person who owned that picture with the flower was selling those tapestries to the people, right? Like that was completely fine. The person was officially selling them. Okay, what was the problem then? Well, the problem was that some people, let's say, were standing in front of that tapestry and they were then taking that picture and putting it into an Airbnb. Right? They were like, hey, this is the thing, like, this is how it looks. And of course, they took a shot in front of the pretty tapestry. And the owner of said picture and that tapestry seems to be a dickhole. Because they were now then sending around cease and desist letters like, hey, wait a second, you bought my tapestry, which is fine, but you never asked me the rights to upload a picture for your business, which an Airbnb is, right? Pay me money. And you might think, lol. Well, unfortunately, there is no lol because today they announced that, well, the lawsuit was finished, and they announced that, no, they were right. When they used the tapestry to be shown in their business, they should have gotten a license from the person they bought the tapestry and the picture on that tapestry on. Which, of course, is a bit insane. It's like, dude, I just bought a tapestry. Like, I wanted to put something on my wall. Basically telling them that, like, yeah, you can put it on your wall, but you are not allowed to utilize it any further for any business stuff. Like, think about this here. Shit. Think about this. Right? It's like, it's my logo, but I let this do by an artist, and I'm also pretty sure that, well, the person did that for me, but I'm, again, also very sure that I don't have a license to use this for my business, technically, which is this live stream. It's like, what? So everything I have in my background, I now would have to check for copyright purposes, and if somebody has a license for it, and if I'm utilized to showcase it, which, again, it's a bit insane and opens the door for a lot of shenanigans and some bad stuff. So, yeah, that happened here. Ooh. Man, this must kind of hurt. So, if you might remember, Sega left the Akibara arcade, right? Was apparently not feasible anymore, especially after COVID. It seems like it was not feasible anymore, and they had to leave said arcade. Let me show you that very quickly. The moment I can. What the hell is going on? Do it. What? Thanks. Just gonna say, are we doing this now? Apparently so. There we go. So, let me show you this very quickly. this was the Akibara arcade, right? Which had like multiple levels, and it was all Sega. Was one of the big ones. I think it was the prestige object from Sega in Tokyo. And last year they announced that, unfortunately, after decades of being there and being basically like one of the buildings people would go to, right? They are done. So somebody new is moving in, and a lot of people were concerned about who it is. But good news, it is another gaming company, and in this case, it is Bandai Namco. Yep. Bandai Namco is apparently redoing stuff and repurposing the whole building, as you can see, and Bandai Namco is then moving in. I can only say it again and again. Bandai, look, your logo sucks. The new logo just absolutely sucks. I have no clue how you got the idea that you had to change your old logo, which was really colorful and interesting, to this. I mean, the whole look at this. Like, the whole mall looks so sterilized. It looks super sterilized. I'm like, this had some charm, right? And now it's like sterilized. Ugh, I don't. Not sure. Also, apparently, the building is haunted because there are a lot of ghosts, as you can see here. You can see right through them in the building. Lots of ghosts here. So the building is already haunted, probably by former Sega employees. Who knows? But yeah, that's interesting to say the least. I know people are like, really? That's worth a news? Look, we don't have a lot of news today, okay? I have to make do somehow. Let me write that home. Oh boy. So, this is a big news. This is the big news. This was first a rumor, and now it is officially confirmed by Bethesda. And they say that we can confirm that Shinji Mikami has decided to leave Tango Gameworks in the coming months. We thank him for his work as a creative leader and supportive mentor to the young developers on the Evil Within franchise, Ghostwire Tokyo, and of course Hi-Fi Rush. We wish Mikami-san well in the future and are excited by what lies ahead for the talented developers at Tango. So this is absolutely fascinating for various reasons, because Shinji Mikami is a pretty big name in Japan. He is one of the original creators of Resident Evil and all the characters and all that. Like, he is getting repeatedly named as the man, or one of the people who brought the Resident Evil franchise to life. And he left Capcom after he felt like Resident Evil is not going in the right direction. I think he's also, if I'm not mistaken, he is also the creator of Devil May Cry. I have to look that up. But he left Capcom because he felt like the whole horror idea of Resident Evil was not going the right way, and he wanted to create his own studio, which was Tango Gameworks, which then got bought by Bethesda, and he was working at the Evil Within. So that he is actually now leaving his own studio behind is quite a bit of an announcement. And really makes me thinking. I mean, I will be honest, I don't think that Shinji Mikami was doing what he wanted to do. Like, The Evil Within, the first one, was very close to Resident Evil, and this is definitely a project he wanted to do. Then The Evil Within 2 came about, and it already felt like very much like Resident Evil, but not in a good way. It was far too close what Resident Evil 5 and 6 was, and where Resident Evil 1 had some really good moments, like shocking moments even, The Evil Within 2 completely fell short. Like, it wasn't really a horror game anymore. Like, a lot of the ideas they had disappeared very quickly, and everything became super predictable, and it wasn't really that great. Then Ghostwire Tokyo, which apparently started as a new The Evil Within, came about, and that was even less than a horror game. It was a kind of open world thingy. It was so boring. I found Ghostwire Tokyo so boring. And Hi-Fi Rush, well, as amazing Hi-Fi Rush and unexpected that game was, it wasn't a horror game, right? It wasn't a horror game. And so I can see that Shinji Mikami was just like, folks, I don't know where this studio is going and what you were doing next, but I don't feel like I belong here anymore. And I can see that. The Evil Within 2 was so disappointing. It was. Again, everything was so predictable. The beginning was really great. Especially, I think one of the biggest mistakes they did, and this is a spoiler, by the way. Spoiler alert, don't listen to this. But one of the biggest mistakes they basically did is they set up this dude, this psychopath killer, right from the beginning, and they made him front and center, and then halfway through the game they were like, yeah, F him, he is dead. What? Yeah, it doesn't matter. But wait, what? No, we should probably look for him and see if he's dead. Don't mind him. Okay. Huh. Well, that was anticlimactic. Reminded me very much of Far Cry 3 with when you killed Vaz and you were like, yeah, end of the game. Nope, halfway through. Wait, what do you mean by halfway through? Well, halfway through. And now the real enemy appears. No, you want to end here? Nope. It's like, yeah, they did the same thing with The Evil Within 2, which is really unfortunate. I like The Evil Within 1. I think The Evil Within 1 was a great horror game. Really reminded me of the old Resident Evil days, and I loved it. The second one, I played it first when it came out. I remember that. I think we ended the whole thing after the first area. And then I came back 2 or 3 years later on my own when they also added the first person mode. And the first person mode definitely made it a better experience because that's how I played The Evil Within. No, wait, I didn't play The Evil Within 1 in first person mode. I don't think so. I mixed that up with Resident Evil 7. But I really enjoyed The Evil Within 2 with first person mode. But it also became very clear that a lot of the things they never thought to an end. Like, they had some really cool new enemy and boss monsters, and they didn't lead to anything. They were not important. And yeah. Like, I'm really curious to see where Shinji Mikami is ending up with, where he is going, and what he is planning next. Because, as I said, I think he was very disappointed by the games themselves in the end. So, yeah. Yep. Really unfortunate. And I'm very curious to see what that means for Tango Gameworks. I mean, with Hi-Fi Rush, they clearly showed that they can do something else than just horror games. And maybe that was the reason why Shinji Mikami is leaving. That he just said, okay, this studio wants to do more than just horror games. I don't. Let's move on. I could see that. All right. Next one. Well, this is not really, and this is the last thing we have so far. Sorry, folks. As I said, it's a pretty dry news day today. I haven't seen this yet. Let's watch the 5 developers' tips for surviving your first night in Sons of the Forest. I will... Do I want to make this a reaction video? Nah. We just watched this.
The long-awaited sequel to The Forest is
not
almost
that
here,
long.
and whether you're brand new to dealing with the cannibal hordes or a returning player, the developers from End Night Games have a few handy tips they want to share for surviving your first night in Sons of the Forest.
Edward Snowden? I didn't know he's making no video games. He looks horrifying.
Tips they want to share for surviving your first night in Sons of the Forest.
Get a bow.
There's a lot of like refuge that you can scour through. Make sure you collect everything that's where you are, where you've landed. And then probably also be careful where you set up your base. Setting up in the snow is probably not a great idea initially. You want to be probably near a water source, definitely would help. And you have ready access to trees and collectible resources like plants. And it'd probably be a good idea for players to take note of what they find, where they find them, so they can come back and collect them again. A key part is once you've found the resources to build something that, like a healing herb or something like that, it would be good that you know where to come back and get that healing herb. I mean, I think a shelter is key, and then defenses for the shelter probably help, like walls and perimeter type stuff. The game is deeper in the building than the forest, so I would look into like the things you can do to make your structures more durable and stronger and more defensive. We're putting a lot of depth and time into making that complexity there, so it's more interesting in that sense.
Conserve your ammo. Like, even though the game now has new weapons in it, doesn't mean you're going to find crates and crates of ammunition. So you might not want to, unload a whole clip on a turtle or something. Hold on to those bullets.
Use half the clip instead.
Another good thing is probably to avoid paths that are traveled by other characters on the island, and keep your distance and maybe observe before you engage. They will be prepared for you more than you are for them.
And of course, maybe help Calvin out.
You definitely want to get him helping you out early.
Don't just leave him at the crash site.
Wait, that was it? Ow. That was kind of disappointing. Like, one of the things which I really realized, I was looking a little bit more into Sons of the Forest, and I was trying to find some videos in general or information about the game. If I will be brutally honest here, if they wouldn't have a track record with the forest, this would be a lot of red flags for me. This game, at this point, would have a lot of red flags. Like, there is not a lot of infos. There are barely any trailers out there. There is no, like, zero raw gameplay of the game. And what the people were allowed to say who played the game already was basically all the same thing, and it felt very much like, here is something we have written for you, you can read when you are telling your people what you have to say about our game. Like, again, Sons of the Forest has, from a neutral point, a lot of red flags. Frightening so of red flags. And again, if they wouldn't have had a track record with The Forest, and that they're delivering on their promises, and they're not shady, and they're really listening to their community through other back channels, I would probably sit here and go like, uh-oh, wow, this game is coming out today, and ooh, this doesn't look good. Which it isn't. Right? Which it isn't. And ooh, again, I would be deeply concerned if they wouldn't have the track record. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything else? Let me see. No. I think we're actually done with the gaming news. Yeah. Well, there is one last gaming news. It's a bit more about the implications than anything else. But HoYoverse, the creators of Genshin Impact, are still trying to find the identities of the leaker accounts on Twitter and Reddit and some other channels. 3 of them are Merlin Impact, Genshin World, and X-Wides. And HoYoverse is trying to find the names, the phone numbers, the IP addresses, and other information sufficient to identify. And, well, if you're wondering what will they do with them, well, they will probably send them cease and desist and try to drag them in front of a court, because they are arguing that their leaks are damaging the reputation of the game and is also, like, costing them quite a bit of money. It's kind of interesting. In response, the operator of Genshin World appears to have closed their account, while the operator of X-Wides has made their account private. Merlin Impact is still active, but the last post dated February 4th. And here's the thing. I personally, leaks are not great. They suck. They suck for so many reasons. One of them is, just as a user, you are not really getting surprised anymore by any announcements. Right? Like, you have this, oh, folks, we have a live stream coming up. We want to show you something. And then you know everything about what is in the live stream 4 hours before that. I find that kind of annoying. right? Because it completely defeats of watching then the live stream. Another thing is, for people who are playing by the rules and who are not doing the leaking, they're getting shafted. They're just getting shafted. I was like, oh, you are the idiot who played by the rules and waited to post like all the information till you're allowed to. Well, sucks to be you. Right? And like, I get it. I think it's a problem of the internet of today, where everyone wants information, and basically that's their new shtick, right? I know something before you know it. There's this, oh yeah, oh, you knew about the new character in Genshin Impact? Well, I already knew about it 2 days ago thanks to a leaker. And I know this is what a lot of people on the internet are doing, but on a personal level, it annoys me to no end. It really does. I have a buddy of mine who does that. It's this, they want to know everything about the game before they're even playing it. It got so far at some point that we got pretty annoyed by it, right? I was like, yeah, so we have to go there under the waterfall. There is the best place for the camp. I was like, what? What do you mean there's the best place for the camp? We just started the game. How do you know that? Oh, YouTube. Well, that's great, but could you please not doing that anymore? Like, we had an intervention there once, and we were like, dude, if you want to spoiler yourself, go ahead, but leave us out of it, right? It's so annoying. I hate it. Like, sure, if you really want to make guides about something and all that, I can see why this is helpful to know a little bit more about the game, so that you can do the guides faster if you're looking at it from a purely business perspective. But as a private person, I don't see the reason why you have to be like spoilered before anything happens. And again, for a company who is building a lot of PR, and when every time a new character is announced for Genshin Impact, the internet explodes. It's absolutely insane what happens. And I can totally see why MiHoYo is really annoyed by that. Hey folks, here's our new character. Yeah, we already knew, saw the leak 2 days ago. Move on. It's like, yeah. Yeah, again, Tiny, I totally understand if people want to spoiler themselves. They can do that. I did it back in the day for my work purpose, right? Because knowing things as fast as possible was really important. Nowadays, I can't do it anymore. I love to go in blind. I love to learn about the game, and that's what I like to do. I still do guides and all that, and I'm still very quick to understand video games, thankfully. But this whole thing of basically knowing all the items which are in the game, like how long the game exactly is, where you have to go in the game and all that, it's just like, don't, just leave me alone. So I understand. So my point is to put an end to this whole topic. I understand why HoYoverse is really interested in getting those people, but I think this is also a bad example. I think this is bad. They should not get through with it. Even with all said, I don't want that the company can go through with it. Because it's like whistleblowing / free speech to a certain extent. And the implications of it and how people can run with that whole idea. Like that's the problem. If we would live in a perfect world and this would really just be something about stop video game character leaks, then I would say, yeah, okay. But we are not living in that kind of world. We are living in the, you give them the small finger and they take their whole arm and run with it. Right? Like those are unfortunately the word and the implications we are living in. And so as much as I understand Mihoverse, the more I don't want them to be successful with finding the people who are leaking the stuff. Because, again, where are we going with this? Especially with a Chinese company. So hey Zoe, hi, hi, hi. I don't know why I do this. It looks silly and awkward. How are you doing, Zoe? Good morning. Hi. To say it with the words of a wise Kirby. Hi. God. The new Kirby is coming out on Friday. And if you're like, oh, are you streaming it? No. I will play it. But no, I will not stream it. Kind of funny for me. I just wanna... Kirby is mine. It's all mine. Yes. It's my precious. My precious. I still have to play the newest Kirby, actually. The 3D one. I have only played the demo. The demo was amazing. And I have to play the full version and I didn't have the time yet. Also, I don't have my Switch right now. My Switch was preoccupied by my girlfriend. I haven't seen the Switch since 2 months. It's just gone, man. It's just gone. She found Animal Crossing on it. I haven't seen my girlfriend in 2 months. So, you know. I don't know if I have a Switch yet. I don't know if I still have a girlfriend. I don't know. I don't know. I have something to tell you. Yeah. Folks, I think I'm single again. And we were not married, but I think I had a small divorce and my Switch just disappeared. No dishwasher, no Switch. Man, it's just piling up. It's just piling up at this point. Gosh. It's hard. It's a hard life, man. I tell you. As they say in German, life is no... Life is no... Sega. No, that's not it. What would you... Yeah, life is no pony farm. There you go. That's the translation. Life is no pony farm. If you're like, wait, what? Yep. That's an original saying here. When you have a tough life, you say, well, life is no pony farm. So, there you go. You learned a German saying. Or, to be more precise, it would be, das Leben ist kein Ponyhof. Would be in German. But nobody understands what I'm saying with that. Alright. Folks, this is Company of Heroes 3. This is the new strategy game, real-time strategy game, by Relic Entertainment and Sega. Thank you very much for giving me an early free key of the game. Thank you very much, Sega, and more importantly, thank you very much, That Good Media, for coming in clutch and saving my day. Thank you very much for that. I really, really do appreciate it, and it's quite loud, isn't it? I think that's better. Speech profanity filter. Oh god, this is... I think this is the most American option I have ever seen in a video game. Night mode. Midnight mode. Oh, we are now calling this midnight mode. Okay. This is the most American option I've ever seen. Profanity filter. It's like... Yeah. But going back to this, thank you very much, Sega, and thank you very much, That Good Media, for giving me a key to check the game out early. The game is not available yet. The game is coming out in about 4 hours? 2 hours? 3 hours? Something like that. Between 2 hours and 4 hours. The game is coming out on Steam, and you can get it there. Now, with that said, because this is early access for me, we cannot play multiplayer. We cannot play multiplayer because, believe it or not, there are no people who are playing this game in multiplayer right now. I know. Shocking. When a game is not officially out yet. It's very shocking. The only people who are playing multiplayer are streamers like myself, probably some developers, and more importantly, some pro players. And I watched some pro players playing multiplayer yesterday, and after 10 minutes I was just like, nope. I'm not even remotely close to what they are playing and how they are playing. Yeah, not touching that. But yeah, Company of Heroes 3 coming out in a few hours. We will take a first extended look at what the game has to offer. The good thing is there are co-op versus AI, and there is of course the single player 2 campaign which are available, and that's what we are checking out. For all the people who are interested in Sons of the Forest, that is coming later on my main channel. So we will check out Sons of the Forest after I took a break. We'll take a break in about 3 hours from now on, and then we'll take a break for an hour or two, and then I will probably come back with Sons of the Forest. I say probably because I might just decide to play Sons of the Forest tomorrow. There's also the PlayStation event happening at 10 PM my time. That is in 7 hours. Yeah. And depending on how much I'm interested in that, we will combine this with Sons of the Forest and watch it together. If not, we are watching that tomorrow in the morning, and then we are playing Sons of the Forest. One of the two things will happen. I haven't decided yet. It really depends on how I feel. I have been a little bit under the weather, and if it wouldn't have been for Company of Heroes 3, I would have probably not streamed this morning. So, thank Company of Heroes 3 for that. Let's play the single player. So, we have 2 campaigns here, which is kind of interesting. We have the Italian campaign, which is pretty close to what Total War is now. And then there is the North African operation, which is very close to your usual experience of Company of Heroes, you know, where you have cutscenes and then you are jumping from mission to mission to do the story, right? And I would say we are having a look at the Italian campaign because we haven't taken a look at that since, well, we played the alpha 2 years ago. We'll definitely check out the North African operation maybe for the last hour of the stream, and skirmishes we will see. Let's play this as standard. What do we have? Tough, veteran, fearless. Start with standard. I wonder if you can change it mid-game. I don't think so. So yeah, the Italian campaign is very close to what you would expect from a Total War game, which I find very interesting. From what we have heard, unfortunately, it seems like that the enemy is not moving on the map, which would be really unfortunate.
Dear Maggie, it's been a while, I know. Sorry, I've never been as good with words as you. I just finished up 5 months in North Africa.
Yay!
I see a single German all the while I was there. We were training mostly, lots of marching up and down, cleaning boots, getting yelled at. Reminded me of
Sounds like my stream.
No one knew where we were gonna end up, of course, just that we needed to be ready. One of the Brits, Roy, got me some chocolate. We'd be heading to Italy. General Buckram arrived a couple weeks back. Seems like a decent guy. Very confident, I guess you'd call it. He doesn't like the Brit General Norton, though. They're like oil and water. Buckram's mood got worse every time he talked to him, and we bore the brunt of it. Nearly wore my fingers to the bone cleaning my damn rifle. Roy got his chocolate a couple weeks back.
Huh?
We're off to Sicily. I was glad to be away from the heat.
Ah, Sicily.
Not so glad to be wandering around the Mediterranean hoping the German subs wouldn't find us. We all breathed a sigh of relief when they announced we were finally.
I love the old
Thailand.
relic logo
Captain
on the
McKay's
mine.
here.
That's a
Gives me some
nice touch.
confidence that at least one person knows what he's doing.
As people might not
Well,
know,
I guess
for a
it's
long
nearly time to
time,
leave, so
the
I better
relic
go
logo
find somewhere
was
to
a sea
stay.
mine,
I'll try to write more, if I can.
but they
Love
changed
always.
it recently and made it more like a boring standard logo. You know, it's like,
We've got to clear this beach before the rest of the troops can come ashore. We've got support on our flanks.
well, that looks like a terrible idea to land.
Tear our ships apart. Godspeed, men.
That's some big 88s. Whoa. What? What? Oh yeah, right. A few things. First of all, I think we can up the things a bit. Gameplay. Camera. Controls. Wait, can we not? Ah. Wait. Where is moving my camera around? Can? Oh, there it is. Camera. Pan left. Pan right. Pan up. Pan down. Thank you. I know, it's like, but Mole, there are some units who are using WASD. Yeah, I know. But to be honest, it's not too important.
We've got troops
Oh,
down by that HMG.
that is so much better.
Now. We're eating dirt over here.
Retreat!
Thanks, Corporal. Those defenses are tougher than they look.
Alright. Destroy the guns. Outflank the HMG. Press spacebar to toggle tactical pause. Oh yeah, right. They have now this. You can now pause the game to give actually like tactical commands. There should be some really sweet stuff for people who are normally not so quick. So I like it.
Taking losses. Suppressing fire.
Okay, awesome. Now, let's have a grenade. Granada! Well, I think the grenade guy is stuck. There we go. Ooh, that was a brutal and good grenade. Okay, let's go on the flank. On the double. Let's go. And I want a grenade on that thing. Chop chop. Oh, that's a good one.
Crowd's defenses are cracking. Advance. Get on with it.
All right, awesome. So our team can now move on. Boom. Oh, more crowds are coming in. Okay, we have two guns. We have one on the right and we have one right in front of us. So I would say, yeah, that's not a smart thing they're trying to do here. Sucks to be you, my friend. I would say we are moving forward. Chop chop. Ooh. They don't have a great time, it seems. Okay. Awesome. Let's go in. Okay.
Just one more to go.
Good for us. And I think we are moving on this street. Wait a second. I have to put my my controls here on Q and E. Camera. Wait. Is it pan? Wait, they don't have pan left, pan right? Like, turning the camera? Are you shitting me? Wow, you have to hold Alt and you cannot change that? First rule of a strategy game, Relic. You should know that by now. You have been doing some strategy games in your past time. It's like, let me remap my controls, please. All of them. Just saying. Let's flush them out. There we go. Yeah, you better run. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay, charge. Okay, we got this. Man, they can take some beating.
All the guns down. The Krauts are retreating. Let's get
Nice.
a set up. Give those Krauts hell. Run moving.
Okay, let's try to damage them as much as possible.
Right, men. Now, the beach is secure and we have a headquarters. You'll need to push up into the town. Crowd forces are going to be dug in deep, so expect heavy resistance.
Oh boy.
The town square is the key. You capture that, and Gel is ours. Airborne troops are on the way. Things will get a bit easier when they get here. Try to stay in one piece until they arrive. The locals are doing what they can to fight back. Your main goal is the town square. All right. Good luck, men.
Also, it's still pretty quiet. See if we can actually up the talking a bit.
Now the beach is secure.
Now the beach is secure, and you just skipped through my dialogue because you were still trying to figure out your sound options. Sorry. Let's keep it at 100. Seems to be very low. Ooh, well, look at that tank. Ooh. It's a Sherman. The worst is yet to come. David's Brigade. Yeah. No, wait. That's a different one. Well. That's as far as I know, this is a skin for the deluxe edition, which I got. So thanks for that. Some structures can heal. Well, that's neat. Don't really need that, but let's go. Damn! That Sherman is like speeding. They see me rolling. They hate him. Oh.
Let's get this baby purring.
Let's see if we can help our friends here. Go, go, go. Okay, tank. I have to
Get us in there. How the hell did you make it? To it, boys.
and let's go.
Bust out the metal, boys. Promotions just came through. It's just a scratch. Suppressing fire.
I think we got this.
Crowd fuckers down.
Yep,
Enemy point needs to be neutralized.
we got this. All right. Oof. The question is, how many points do we really need? There's the big question here. Oh yeah, this game is also available for
Anti-tank kit. It's
consoles, right? It's one of the very... This is the first
That's it. Points ours.
Company of Heroes game, which is also available on consoles,
up, front and center.
which is interesting.
We're up, boys.
Alright, let's try to get the left side.
Got the word from potential.
Tank goes here. Let's see what we got here. Donkeys! Ah, look at the donkeys. Aww. Well, donkeys, I have some bad news for you. You are in the wrong neighborhood.
Give us something to do.
Just saying.
We're locked in. Come on. We ain't got all day.
Ayo!
Let's play. You're going down, Jerry. They're all gunned down. Contact. Bring up reserves.
What the hell?
Oh, we're there. Sherman rolling. Ain't done. Show who's boss.
We are bad shoots, man.
Get on with it! Move! Watch your flanks!
Hold! We must hold!
Yeah, they don't have a great time.
Squad! I got the last one!
Alright. I'm not even sure if we will actually push over the right side. Can we build something? Am I a dingus? Oh, I am a dingus. Oh, that's good. Huh. And I was worried here for a second. I can actually build shit. Why did nobody tell me?
What do you need?
Not that I need it, really. But,
Think you can handle that,
you know.
Private?
You got what you got.
Let's get it done, boys.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the
Orders are orders. Bazooka squad reporting in.
the bigger issues I have with Company of Heroes, and something I have to learn very quickly, is that I have to use my resources better. There was definitely one of the problems I had with the multiplayer beta, that I didn't manage my resources well.
All right, boys. Sherman reporting. Stay alert.
And so I had too many resources, or not enough resources. And I know that there is a tier list, like what should you build in what tier and what is really helpful and all that. I know that some pros already have the complete oversight on what the hell is going on here.
Shake a leg, fellas. The boys are waiting.
Not me.
Sherman here. Throw your shit Relax together. And loaded. Engaging the enemy. Get on it, fellas.
Bam.
Come on, let him have it. Sherman on the move. Stay low and get it done. Sherman engaging. Relay orders.
Flamethrower? Anybody?
Come on. What? Up to it. Secure that position.
Apparently not. We're not flame throwing today. I swear I can language.
We're up, boys. Keep that formation tight.
Objective's clear.
Oh shoot.
Heads up, men. The Krauts have got an anti-tank gun and a heavy machine gun defending the road ahead.
Yeah, that was too expected. I would not go through there. I don't even know why my people were running through there.
Keep those bazookas on the wings. Let's go.
Totally not my wheelhouse.
Ready for deployment, sir.
Alright,
All ash. Sherman reporting. Get on it, fellas.
let's move it.
Contact! Infantry!
Oh,
Put it in. Up out!
it's okay.
Enemy HMG up ahead. Boys are waiting. M4, what is it? Ready for deployment, sir.
Oh, we're getting airborne reinforcements. They just tried to flank us. Oh shit, that was a Stuka. Okay, the MG did fall back.
Oh, goddammit!
Move.
Krauts got us pegged. What? Move your ass, go! That's us. Get your ass up. We gotta move. All in,
Okay.
squad. Grenades out.
What a grenade there. That was a good one.
We're up, boys.
That was a good one. Yeah, give it your all. Go MG. You might actually scrap the painting on the tank a little bit.
Bring up the infantry.
Just a little bit. Oh, we now have an artillery support. Hey, that's good. Also, what is this? A ceasefire?
What do you need?
What the hell, man?
Give us something to do.
Yeah, we are not going through here. We are going the long way around and hopefully fall them in the back.
Get us out of here. Keep your fuckers down.
Nope,
Jump to it,
he
boys.
dead.
Info, straight on, straight on. You men, get ready. On our way, sir. Airstrike.
Oh shit.
Park it over there, man.
Move it.
So much for peace. They got us pinned down over here.
They didn't pin us down. Okay, can we have a grenade?
I'm taking you with open wide, fuckers.
I don't think so.
Not a single fucking
They have a really nice advantage here.
Take them down. Send support.
Oh,
I don't fancy our chances, do you? Get on it, hurry! Let's move now, hard stick. Sniper! He's in
oh
there.
shit.
We need to take him out now. Sniper, there! He's dead! These bazookas need targets, damn it! They're all dead.
Okay, tank down.
Personally.
Where's the sniper?
Enemy sniper, he's picking us off! Final! Alright, let's move out. Relay orders! Here it comes, fellas! Enemy HMG up ahead! The last one! Snipers down! Keep an eye out for more of them!
Oh boy.
The Krauts are sending more troops into the square!
I know.
Jesus! Do they ever... Up to it! Secure that position! Kraut infantry!
Man, they're really trying to get us here.
Fancy your chances, do you? Hit him with grenades! I got the last one! Pull yourself up! Fire back! No prisoners! That did 'em! They're all gunned down!
Do we have? No, we don't.
Boy, oh boy, is Jerry!
Oh, they are falling back. That was it.
Here's a bit promoted.
Well, that was easy.
We have the town square.
That was messy.
Jayla is ours. There's still a long way to go before we take Sicily, but it's a good start. Well done.
Nice. Very nice. Achievement unlocked. Okay. What? That's a weird achievement to say the least. Okay. Job's finished. Yeah, we would definitely check out the Africa core. And maybe we are playing a skirmish or something. The problem with I heard that they actually have done quite a bit of a good job now with the AI after the open beta, because it was pretty much a mess.
We did it. We finally took Sicily.
Wow, that was
Roy
quick.
said it took 38 days. I'm not counting. I'm just grateful for the break. We lost a lot of good men. And if that wasn't enough, it looks like half the damn German army got away. They'll all be waiting for us on the mainland, no doubt. Although McKay says the Italians have had enough and surrendered. Some of them have even started trying to fight against the Germans. Not sure how effective they'll be. We'll see, I guess. We got word yesterday that the theater commander got kicked back to the U.S. and they're sending someone new. He's gonna have
Us.
his work cut out for him, that's for sure. Buckram and Norton have been at each other's throats since we landed at Jayla. Roy's been taking bets on who's gonna get punched first. My money's on Norton. He's too arrogant to get us to Rome, if you ask me. Not that anyone does. McKay's got us prepping for the main op. He's still a hard ass, but if anyone can get us through this, it's him. The landing's supposed to be a tactical surprise, but everyone knows where we're headed. The Germans do too, I'd bet. Either way, that new commander's got us spread pretty thin. I hope he knows what he's doing.
Well, because they're talking about me, I can guarantee you I know jack shit.
Welcome to Italy, Commander. Unfortunately, our British allies have allowed the Krauts to retreat to the mainland.
Rude.
I think you'll find, General, that the British forces played their role to perfection. Perhaps you should look closer to home for the cause of the operation's shortcomings.
Now listen here, Clarence. It was your insistence on operational prudence that got us into this situation.
Commander, where General Buckram and I do agree is that we must follow the Germans and make our way to the Calabria region of Italy as soon as possible.
Well, then let's chop chop. Oh, zoom out. Okay, that's Sicily.
The Germans are retreating north. We need to catch them, then hit them hard.
So if you didn't know, this of course has changed now, but back in World War II, Sicily was 90% mountains, and only a small place was actually habitable, but everything else was just mountains. You know, it's not a very well-known fact in history books, but that's apparently what's going on here.
Our advance force is leaving for Calabria, sir.
They really just were like, do we want to render the rest of Sicily? Nah, just make it a mountain.
Sir, we're sending an advance force to Calabria to lay the groundwork for the landings at Salerno and Taranto. The company will be under your direct command.
Okay. Well, that's neat.
Command's coming through!
So that's my armored support. Companies have a primary controllable unit on the campaign map. They can move, attack, start battles, and use unique abilities. Understood.
Hey, what's the word?
Let's move them over there.
The men are doing the best they can, sir, but they'll need to rest before they can advance much further.
What? Treason it is, then. Okay, let's take a turn. It's the enemy's turn.
The enemy left a supply emplacement up ahead. We need to take it out.
Yeah, so as I said before, this is now very close to what you would expect in Total War. But the thing is, from what we have heard, I haven't played it yet, so I cannot really say if it's true or not, but why would people make it up? Is apparently that the enemy is not moving on the map. Like, the enemy is just standing around doing absolutely nothing, which is a bit unfortunate. So you're basically just moving from battle to battle and doing some things on the map, which is,
Commander,
if that is
there's a
really
key
the case,
town up ahead.
it's really
Capturing it
unfortunate.
will free the local Italian people and push the Germans back.
It's really unfortunate because as a big Total War fan, I would have loved to see that in action. I would have loved to see a game where they really just take Total War and transfer it on the Company of Heroes series. I know that some people are like, oh, well, if you want to play Total War, then go play Total War. I get that. I'm not saying that it has to be a one-to-one copy, but what my point is, I think the gameplay loop of Total War is solid, and more strategy games should utilize it. Okay, capturing action points, capture towns. Each towns provide unique benefits. Okay, we know that. So this is giving us fuel.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Boom. Oh, just capture it. Okay.
Almost ready to go.
Well, that was pretty
Sir,
easy.
Capturing Tropia will allow us to bring more troops ashore to solidify our hold in Calabria. That should be our first priority.
Okay.
Commander, I appreciate Norton's love of ports, but I like to look at the bigger picture. Capturing Chittenova will keep the pressure on the Germans. We should head there first. We can get to Tropia later, Commander. Capturing Chittenova will let us keep hounding the crowds. That's what we're here for.
And what more troops? Shut
A
up.
wise decision, sir.
I'm with the British here.
Chugging along. Where to?
I think you can do both. Can you not? Oh, loyalty rewards. Your loyalty standing with each sub-commander not only affects their dialogue, but also unlocks unique upgrades. Losing their loyalty can disable these upgrades, so be careful. That's a bit weird. Naval reserves. Increased movement range of all naval vessels. Amphibious operation, Norton's loyalty. Okay. Entire support, advanced landing fields, airborne reinforcements. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Like, can I just... Okay, we have to see. I said we are going to Tropia, but maybe I can just do this anyways?
Ready.
Oh, is this just a decision? And I can only do one of them? Also wonder what happens if you are trying to please all of them at the same time, giggity. Like, can you actually do that? Or is this like a zero-sum game?
Tankers, getting to work. Commander, Chittenova is just sitting there, ripe for the taking.
Yeah, but what do I get from
Commander,
that?
I appreciate Norton's love of ports, but I like to look at the bigger picture. Capturing Chittenova will keep the pressure on the Germans. Understood, Commander.
Stay on course. Attack Citynova. I'm very curious to see how the game is basically running with that whole idea.
The damn Krauts aren't gonna go quietly. We're gonna need more time to capture Chittenova.
Capture shields. Some towns have defenses that need to be removed before they can be captured. This is indicated by the shield icon above the town's name. Shields can be removed quickly by bombarding the town or attacking it with more than one company. Okay, so we have to wait around? Is that what they're basically saying here?
Like flogging a dead. I know the targets are moving. Hit them anyway.
There we go. So...
Sir, capturing Chittenova has placed undue strain on our resources. I had believed that we would give priority to strengthening our supply lines by capturing Tropia.
Good evening, Commander.
Well,
Your troops
yes,
are a welcome
I
sight.
made you believe.
We've been getting tired of all that sauerkraut.
Sir, the change of plans has left us severely under-resourced. We must capture Tropia as soon as possible.
So he's actually reacting to me telling him that we are going to Tropia first, and now we didn't. He's actually reacting to that. That's pretty cool. I thought he would just not care or would just say its standard line, but no. He actually did care, which is pretty cool.
Ready. Finish your brew, chaps. Go on, commence. Voting.
Going through the countryside, it's just pretty boring so far.
Yeah, we're chugging in ready. Driver,
Oh, there's an outpost there. I should have done that first.
We have naval support on the way, sir. They may be able to speed up our capture of Tropia.
Well, cool. Boop. Okay, destroyer is in position. Let's bombard the town.
That should clear out any lingering German forces. We should now use our company to capture Tropia.
Engines chugging along.
Well, first of all, we have to wait around. Yeah, it was a town once. It's like, oh, we have to capture something new because the town is now gone.
Tropia is under our control, sir. The port
Nice.
will allow us to bring in more men and strengthen our grip on Calabria.
Awesome.
Sir, we should put the port to use by requisitioning another company.
Okay. So like requisition another hero. How do I do that? Seaport? Oh. US Special Forces Company, infantry, enter infantry combat. So this is what the game wants me to get, right? Or is it just does it matter? Sure. Let's do that. We can do both. Well, isn't that great? Why not both?
Orders, sir.
We've got a new company on the way, sir. Once it arrives, we will be able to continue our advance.
Well, it's already here. Can I combine this? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Find and engage the German company.
We've got reports a German company is trailing just north of Pizzo, but we don't have their exact position. We need to find them before they can reinforce.
Pizza.
The Germans are on the
I
run,
love pizza.
sir. We could go straight up the roads and hope we're faster, or we could transport a company from Tropia to get a head start.
Use the ports?
Right away, sir.
That sounds pretty good. What if I use my special forces? So, move a company in here. Then you have to select it. Company transport. And boom. That
We've got eyes on that enemy company.
Kinda dangerous.
They're looking weak. We need to hit them now. It's them or us.
Oh, and then this is just going immediately into a fight, huh? Oh, you can auto-resolve it. The strength, so this is really like Total War. Okay. Well, that was pretty easy.
The Germans are still retreating, Commander, but they're weak. We'll find them again, and when we do, that'll be the end of them.
I'm not sure they retreated.
There's a major port up ahead, Commander. We should capture it and
Whew,
consolidate our forces.
not a military
before
expert,
continuing our
but
advance
that
up the
didn't look
mainland.
like retreating. That looked like massacre.
Command's coming through. All right.
Just saying. What do we have to take? Catanzaro.
We're up, men. By the numbers, boys. Let's do it.
Can we get pizza? Yeah, we can. Alright, awesome.
We only need one unit to hunt down that enemy company. Our other forces could do some good by securing those other towns.
Agreed.
Understood. We'll send one company after the enemy troops and use the rest to liberate nearby towns.
Looks like we'll be working for a living. We got someplace to be.
There's some thick forest terrain up ahead. We can use that to conceal our advance or stick to the roads for the fastest travel. We're ready for orders.
We have to work for a living. Shocking, I know.
The sooner we go, the sooner we get there.
Good news, sir. We've recovered a cache of supplies that was apparently abandoned by the retreating forces.
Ooh. Well, I like to hear that.
sir, the men have spent significant time in enemy territory. Supplies are stretched thin. Capturing Catanzaro would expand our supply network, allowing our companies to move further and stay in enemy territory longer.
What's the hold up?
I hear a lot of me.
Check your targets! Open fire, chaps!
Oh, well, hello there.
Make Uncle Sam proud.
Oh, we cannot start this. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, because the game is not, like, allowing us yet. That sucks. Yeah, I would love to do actually a real fight instead of just doing those auto fights right now, but because it's still the tutorial, we cannot do that yet. Well, that's unfortunate. Company supplies. Company lose supply every turn they spend in the enemy territory. Low supply causes penalties to movement and auto-resolve strength. Return to captured territory to recover your supplies. I think we are good here with 45. Hey, Don't Talk Gaming. How are you doing, man? Good day to you. Capturing towns with supply points icon will increase the maximum supplies for all companies. Companies with higher supply can move further on their turn and spend more time in enemy territory. Alright, that makes actually a lot of sense. Let's go into the forest. Huh, that's kind of funny because we're checking out Sons of the Forest a little bit later. Okay, this is the end of the turn. Yeah, so far, how does it feel so far? It feels very much like Total War, but without some of the hallmarks which makes Total War great. I think I'm coming more and more to the conclusion that this might be... They took a lot of ideas from Total War, but they never wanted to completely commit to it.
Hey, we're gonna move, chaps!
Paris here. Give us something to do.
Oh, they received damage.
Kill those bastards. Plug every kraut you can.
Yep, okay. That's fine. You good? Ah, that's fantastic to hear. I'm fantastic. Enjoying my Company of Heroes 3. We will, of course, switch to the Africa Core campaign in just a few. I just want to see if what changed here. And we might also check out some skirmish. We have a lot of stuff planned to figure out like what the game has to offer. Of course, the one thing we cannot do right now is play multiplayer, because the game is not out yet. And I think the only people who have the multiplayer available are other streamers and also pro players. And I will definitely not play against pros, because I'm not one of them. Oh wait, can we send my ship over here? Should we have done that? No, we can't. It makes kind of sense, right? Also, what is with the big ship? Can we send the big ship somewhere? No, I cannot do anything here. Oh man, we have an aircraft carrier and cannot use it. I feel the pain. But yeah, I'm fantastic. Lots of things happening today. Company of Heroes 3 first. Then, of course, we have Sons of the Forest later on. And which, by the way, folks...
There's no way we could catch up to the entire German army like this. Hold tight at Catanzaro so our reserves can catch up. We're planning further landing operations up north at Salerno and Taranto to cut off the retreating Axis forces.
We are checking out Sons of the Forest later on my main channel, which is youtube.com/ChaosMoleFX, or if you like the new system, youtube.com/@ChaosMole. And I'm looking forward to that. Ooh, the South Dakota class was the MVP with 0 kills and 0 damage. What? What an MVP, man. The most peaceful unit in the army. Amazing. Any wargame suggestions? I mean, checking out Company of Heroes 3 right now, and I'm pretty hyped for that. So I think that would be a pretty decent start. What I also loved was a bit different, because there's no base building and all. But what was another game? Why am I blanking on the name? Why am I blanking on the name right now? There's another one which I really enjoyed, and it's still relatively new. What the hell? Well, Hearts of Iron, of course. Love Hearts of Iron 4. But I wanted to say something similar to Company of Heroes. Oh gosh. Where is it? Steel Division. Yeah, Steel Division 2. Steel Division 2 is pretty great. Campaign company. Select the company to start the invasion with. Oh, I take the UK Indian Artillery, of course. Hell yeah.
British forces are approaching Salerno, sir. The port will be critical in maintaining a strong logistical base as we establish control of the region.
Don't forget our real objective, Norton. We need to take Rome as soon as possible. We can't just sit back and let the Krauts get comfortable.
Only fools rush in, old boy. Our men cannot be expected to face Germany's forces without adequate supplies.
Don't worry, Norton. The commander and I'll get us to Rome. Then your men can have all the supplies they want.
Our ships are stationed near Salerno, sir.
Okay.
I recommend we begin with a troop landing. It will give us the element of surprise.
That's horseshit, Clarence. The damn Krauts have been targeting our convoy since we left Sicily. Let the Navy do their thing and soften up the defenses before we send the boys in.
Damn, that's a lot of points. What do we want? Let's start some bombardment.
That's the right call, Commander. Fire when you're ready, and we'll give those Germans a wake-up call they won't forget.
This was probably a bad idea, because now we are hitting a lot of civilians. And people will not like that. No. Yeah, this is a pretty big map. Can we just start the landing anyways? We could still start the landing, I think. Sure, let's do some pew-pew.
All ships, open fire!
Sorry!
All right, Clarence. We've softened them up for you.
And probably hit some civilians somewhere. I mean, what can go wrong, right? Oh, here we go. Let's do this. You're on YouTube too? Well, that's nice. I mean, I guess so. There are a lot of like YouTubers on here. So what are you doing on your channel?
Damn Krauts have had plenty of time to set up. We're not sure what they got planned for us, so let's play it safe. We should start by giving the locals a hand in capturing that hospital.
Hospital sounds good.
Something about this doesn't sit right. Could be a trap. Probably is. There's not a lot of cover on the beach. If we run into resistance, those buildings should give us a fighting chance. And we will run into resistance.
Okay, he already has the flare and all. Yeah, let's use a flare here, shall we? Let's have a look. Pew.
Keep your heads down.
Oh.
Krauts have a machine gun.
Yeah, that's not good. So we should probably go on the left side where they are weakened already and then take them by surprise. Or we could get them some artillery fire. Nonetheless, let's go on the left side first. I hope they cannot see us from here. Alright, boys, chop chop. Alright.
You heard? Gun the buggers down, all of them.
Good, we cleaned that up. Let's see. What would be the best course of action here? I think going from behind like this
Head into the location.
should be the best idea. So that they can't turn around. Oh, why are you shooting at? Stop that. You know what? Can we send artillery? No, but we can use a flare. So what would we do? We use a flare here.
Let's see what we see.
Get a little bit of vision. And now thanks to the vision, let's send in some artillery.
Barry, stand by on my mark. Confirm. Received. Let's get to it.
Alright, not our problem anymore.
Rifle section ready.
Well, actually it is in a second. Oh, there it starts. Go.
Got a last one, cheeky little wanker. On your feet.
Cheeky little wanker.
Enemy infantry died. All right, we're safe for now.
That was a pleasure.
Let's get set up. Sounds like the Krauts will be ready and waiting for us in Salerno.
Don't just fucking stand there. Capture your...
Oh, that was a British accent.
All right, men, listen up. You probably heard we're going ashore at Salerno. We were hoping to take the Germans by surprise, but it's not worked out that way. They know we're coming.
Of course they do.
First priority will be to recapture the hospital. That'll give us somewhere to relieve casualties. And we're not sure what the Germans have got planned for us, but they'll likely come across these bridges. You're to destroy them to prevent any German counterattack from reaching the city. There's a lot riding on this one. Capturing Salerno was critical to our success in Italy. Corporal Conti will take it from here. Good luck.
Isn't that every mission?
If we can get into a strong position
Oh,
on the
damn.
other side of the bridge, we'll be able to retreat and reinforce from there. Then we can take the hospital.
Okay, so let me see what we got here. We got some anti-tank gun. Ooh. Can reinforce infantry. This one can be really helpful so that you don't have to fall back that far if you have to heal your units.
Always eager to serve.
And I think we actually have enough units to just push this forward. Oh, they have a mine. Wait. Yeah, they have a hazard removal package. Okay. Mine detector.
Time to march, boys. Come on.
Let's go with the rest. This doesn't
15
look,
CWT truck rolling in now.
this doesn't look too safe. Anti-air conversion, medical conversion. Yeah, that's the one I want. That's the one I want. So we don't have to fall back to our base anymore to do the heavy lifting, which is pretty good. What do we need for... Oh, we have the population cap reached. Well, that sucks. Yeah.
Krauts have wired the bridges. Let's get some engineers down there, but keep an eye out for enemy units. They know we're coming.
Well, let's do this.
Who's he calling Tommy? Only Dixon Harry's here.
Whatever the fuck he does. Sappers on site. What do you need blowing up?
Okay, so I assume we can open up this, right?
Satchel's crammed full. Let's use it.
Man, this is something they had some problems with in the open beta already, and it seems like they were not able to fix it. But units are sometimes getting stuck if you tell them what to do. So I told them to use the saddle charge, and well, this is their life now.
Pay attention. Quick wind and march.
It's a bit unfortunate.
Gurkhas, you heard the order. Get a satchel charge over there.
Now we are cooking. Boom.
Lead on,
Oh,
Jarvis.
or we could have just used the wire
Roger that.
cutter
Let's get started.
instead of the saddle charge. Look, that was safer.
Get that wire cleared.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's doing it. I was thinking he was stuck again. Oh, thankfully he wasn't. Okay.
It's designed to hurt, you dolt.
Rude.
Sappers have carried out the task.
Alright, so we have now opened up all the ways and we will go over the big bridge.
You're the boss.
Because this doesn't look very safe. And too small. Giggity.
Quit whinging and march. Stand being back home after France.
Some of the Italian resistance are fighting here too, so try not to shoot them. You may be able to team up with them later.
Okay. Need some grenades here. Chop chop. Friendly? I think they are friendly. Oh wow, that Molotov cocktail, man. Brutal.
Enemy wiped out. We need support here.
Okay. Let's see if we can take the point. Chop chop. Do we have a grenade? We have a grenade. Awesome. Got that point very quickly. So those dudes are still here. You think of starting gaming, and I like Total War games. I mean, I love Total War 2, especially the new one. The game is now out a year and I have about 500 hours in the new Warhammer game. I like the Total War series. It's a very, very unique series, which I'm surprised. Wait, can we even do that? Oh, we can. I'm actually kind of surprised. Oh shit, that's mortar. Yo, where's the mortar fire coming from? There. Are you... Are you playing a specific Total War game? Or are you planning on playing a specific one?
Able to call men to retreat to this position.
Okay. Let's get our vehicle up here. Have you previously played any of the Total War games is the next question.
is this way. Follow me.
Yeah, they really have to fix, like, units getting stuck. They had the same problem in the beta, and that is pretty bad bug. Like, the pathfinding has to be tighter. Yeah.
Right, that's good. Now we can go after that hospital.
All right. Liberate the hospital. Well, we can do that. Where is the hospital? Oh, there. That's the hospital. This is good. Yes. Okay, there's someone in the buildings. Getting an overview here. Like, where's what? There's somebody in the buildings. They're getting some reinforcements there. And that's a flamethrower. And a screaming woman. Wait. Why is there a steward here? What the hell? I mean, cool, but didn't expect that. To be honest. Oh, there it is. Can we move this forward? No. We can't. Yeah. Some room. There we go. Oh, we can call in the heavy mortar team. The problem is that there was an enemy here. Yeah, they're definitely taking back our points, which is a no-go. Let's get those first. Yeah, go get him, Stuart. Okay, let's move on. I played Rome 2 and Company of Heroes 2 and Bannerlord 2. That is a good mix of strategy games. Especially Bannerlord is quite different, right?
We've been given our orders.
Where are you coming from? Oh, you came over here and then you moved down here? What the hell? Pathfinder, man.
On your guard, gunners.
Let's screw them. I want to boop. Oh, there we go.
That gun's gonna cause trouble inland. We should push up the coast and capture it, if we can avoid getting shot.
Bam! Got those dudes. I mean, if you like fantasy, oh hell yeah, anti-tank rifle. I need that. I highly recommend Total Warhammer 3, especially now that the Immortal Empire is available for everyone who has Total Warhammer 3, and not just you need 1 and 2 for that. Right. Of course, you will not have all the races if you don't have 1 and 2, but at least you can play Immortal Empires, which is fantastic, to say the least. Highly recommend Immortal Empires. And again, if you're okay with fantasy games, I highly recommend Total Warhammer 3. Definitely do that. Let's move on. They will not like that. And I need the mortar. They were in here, right? No. Wait, where's the mortar? That was not great. Tell me your favorite games? Oh boy. Oh boy. When it comes to strategy games, Hearts of Iron, or Hearts of Iron 4, and good morning, Sakura. Age of Wonders, Plan 4 was pretty good, but yeah, Hearts of Iron, Total War, Warhammer 3, it's definitely now up there. I mean, Age of Empires 4 in my opinion is a great game. God, there's so many.
Artillery incoming!
Artillery incoming, where? Oh, our artillery. Oh, no, that's not our artillery. No, that is not our artillery. Can confirm. Not our artillery at all.
Confirming target. Come on. Move, you bloody quiet girls.
Okay, awesome. That is not good. Yeah, that is a 105mm cannon. I would like that not to have that.
That howitzer will get a huge offensive advantage. Krauts wouldn't like that, so let's give it a go.
Got a last one, cheeky little wanker.
Can need some healing.
Pipe down, you wankers.
Pipe down, you wankers! Yeah, it really depends. Like as I said, Hearts of Iron 4 in particular is... I know I have nearly 1,000 hours in that game, but I also know it's not for everyone. You know? It really depends on what you are looking for. Are you okay with sci-fi? Are you okay with World War II? Sorry, hit the microphone. Are you okay with fantasy? Right? It really depends. What do you want? And there are tons of strategy games out there. Like, yeah.
Smoke breaks up. Head into the location. Vehicle needs a heading.
What is this? Recruit weapons.
Get patched up, lads. New orders are coming. I don't want to hear a fucking word.
Let's take those dudes.
I don't want to hear a fuck. Nige, get the rounds. Corporal, help me.
3 hours later give. Yeah. Oh.
Howitzer's ours. Time for a little payback.
Well. Too close. What?
I want a barrage on that target. Put your backs into it.
You wanna shoot?
Barrage, target's in. Fire. Always easy.
Apparently not.
Shoot the tank, lads. We've got orders to move.
I imagine it's difficult for a variety. Well, like when it comes to strategy games, I think it's doable. Man, that one is not doing much.
What's next? Drive them out.
Good luck, we have that. You are now 4? Okay. And you are now 5. Ooh, that was a good shot. Yeah, we have now 2 artilleries. Yep. Well, that thing is a goner. Alright, stop. Stop shooting here.
Waiting on you. Shift and lift. We gotta reface. Always eager to serve.
Okay, let's go back here.
We're needed elsewhere, lads. Let's get
And then we are slowly pushing from, I think from here. I mean, we just cleared up the front, so maybe we can just go to the front. Any Phyrexis game in that mix? No. I mean, talked about this when they announced Civilization 7. I think Civilization 6 is now a good game and a good Civilization game, and I really, really enjoy it.
And here we go. Follow. We're getting to work.
So if you need something slow, then yes, Civ 6. Shit, sharpshooter. Where? What? Oh, there.
Light vehicle, eager to go. Stand ready to serve, soldiers. Load up. Ready the
Well,
MG.
screw the sniper.
Quiet down and listen up.
Unfortunately, the AI is not doing much.
Promotion! Now fuck it out like this!
And let's go.
Not fucking moaning.
There goes the sniper. Oh, there's the pack.
Nobody's walking away.
Want a grenade on that immediately, and then let's see if we can actually go in here with a tank. I don't even know what the AI was trying to do there. Okay. Whew. We got that one. Any games like Company of Heroes? Yeah, check out Steel Division 2. Check out Steel Division 2. Yep. Recommend that one.
Looks like the Germans object to us.
They do not have base building,
They're bringing in a huge tank division from the east.
but I think they're doing a fantastic game, fantastic work even without the base building.
2 bridges, 2 routes into the city. If we can take them down, the Krauts will have a hell of a time getting through.
Take your stations, we're heading out.
So we have to blow them up. Alright, team.
Pay attention, lazy fucking mush and move your feet. You're not all bloody officers. Time to work for a living.
Let's go.
We got pans of grenadiers incoming. Those guys are trying to breach any buildings holding garrisoned units.
Well, glad thing, I don't have any garrison good. World in Conflict? Yes, but a bit too old. A bit too old. Even though World in Conflict is still a fantastic game. Oh my god, drive. There we go. Yeah, Steel Division. Steel Division 2. They are still getting supported, they are still getting DLCs, tons of units there. Really cool RTS type of game. It's still great.
We're gonna need something that can pack a punch to deal with the bridge. Long-range artillery should do it. Or targeted explosives if we can get close.
Well, then let's try something. Where's my seventh charge?
Present to the. I don't want to hear a fucking word. March.
Report. Yeah, we're moving.
That bridge is starting to collapse.
Good.
Hit it with all we've got.
Good.
That bridge is starting to collapse. Hit it with all we've got.
Oh boy.
Nobody's walking away from that.
Oh wow, another one. Ooh. But yeah, if you're looking for something similar to this, definitely Steel Division. The second one. Steel Division 2. Definitely recommend that. Anything else? I mean, Company of Heroes 3, which is coming out in a few hours.
Glory or death? What shall it be?
Whoa.
That's enough!
Sappers, we're moving! No fucking mooning!
Man, somebody is bad.
Heavy armor on the way. This might sting a bit.
The officers top to work for a living.
What is my artillery doing there?
Quiet down and listen up.
What the absolute insane shit?
Artillery barrage on the way.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes!
That route's secure.
Infantry squad beating about, see? Enemy wiped out! We're up, lads.
Yeah, my artillery thought that it would be a great idea to charge forward.
Strategy captured!
So that worked flawlessly.
Infantry squad killed! Nice shooting, lads!
Oh boy.
If you insist. Infantry taking losses here.
I know. I was actually hoping that my artillery would do some firing. Maybe it didn't hit. Okay, we have to move fast. We have to throw a saddle charge.
Not had orders in yonks. Sappers with satchels crammed full. Let's use it.
So let's do that. By the way, folks, after this mission, we will check out the Africa Corps. Oh boy, here they come.
Fuck a duck! Armor's firing on us!
Nope. Oh my god, it survived?
That's the bridges dealt with. Salerno's secure.
Ha! I think he did it to himself. Oh wow, that's a lot of tanks coming in, man.
Okay, that's us set. Krauts won't be getting back in here anytime soon.
Well, good for us. Yeah, there was a lot of tanks which came in at that point. Ooh, this could have ended badly. Hey, look at that, dude. Nice. Alright, we are switching over to the Africa Corps campaign. I want to check that out. Kind of funny. When they had, what was it, beta or demo or something last year in summer, I tried to play it, and I couldn't. The game was literally unplayable for me. I had 5 FPS, which wasn't too great. I don't know what happened there. But I'm pretty sure they fixed it. I mean, I can play the other ones, no problem. But yeah, keep in mind, folks, I cannot play any multiplayer right now because
We've established a beachhead at Salerno. The port will give us access to valuable supplies, not to mention more troops.
Nice. Can I shoot at this thing? No. Ooh. Fine. Skip them. Okay. They're not coming in, right? Now it takes a turn. Okay, let's end the turn.
Good morning, Italy. Sophia here, broadcasting to you live from Rome.
Well, that's not good.
This goes out to the US 36th and their friends cowering on the beaches. Welcome to Italy, boys. The courageous men of the almighty German army await you with open arms.
That's... oh, that's weird.
Salerno's ours, but we can't relax yet. We need to clear out the German defenses and take control of nearby towns. Then we can get planning our route to Rome.
Man, dude, he wants to go to Rome so quickly, so badly. It's like Rome is somewhere far up north. And he's like, charge! It's like, dude, calm your tits, man. That dude is horrible. I wonder how he became general. He's not thinking. Alright, let's play the North African operation. Let's put this on tough. The following story is inspired by events in Libya and Egypt during World War II. It reflects the impact of the war on the local population, including the Jewish people of Benghazi.
After years of violent struggle against the Italian colonizers, Libya became a battlefield once again in 1940, when Italian forces clashed with the British and their allies. Then in February 1941, the Führer sent one of his favorite commanders, Erwin Rommel, to lead the newly formed Deutsches Afrika Korps. He was to help the Italians defend against the British. That was all. Less than a year later, the British were in retreat, and Rommel was driving the Afrika Korps towards Benghazi, and my home.
Oh. Damn.
This is our chance. Italian troops have the attention of British forces up ahead. Thanks to their efforts, we seem to have arrived unnoticed, but they will not hold on much longer. The British have fought very
Yeah,
well,
this
but
is very
mistake
good.
will cost them the battle. It is time they learn to never take their eyes off Deutsches Afrika Korps. Panzers, with me. Push forward.
Please tell me that's not how my accent sounds. Please tell me. That's not how it sounds.
Panzer 3 will get there.
Fire smoke canisters to cover our advance.
Target confirmed.
Or...
Ground away. Forward. Let's take some ground. Driver, throttle up. We don't have all day. I want them knocked out. Engaging heavy panzer. Coordinates received. The Fox's finest here. Panzer, reporting.
Let's do that. Oh man, the pathfinding. Ugh.
He's still blinking away out there. Reporting. Panzer 3. Following orders.
Are you kidding me? Oh, this is a Matilda.
Panzer 3. We hear you.
I was gonna say, like, damn, dude. You can pack a punch.
Taking heavy losses. More orders. Panzer 3 looking for trouble. Many of them. Let's haste. Don't waste our ammo.
Yeah, you can now, by the way, for everyone who hasn't seen this yet, you can now put like a tactical pause on it. Ooh, that's bad. You can now put a tactical pause on it, and you can give like orders, right? Like the tactical cues. You can see it right here. You see what the units are doing, and yeah, you can tell them exactly what they are supposed to do while they're in the tactical pause, which is pretty neat thing.
anti-tank gun is a eliminate it.
Or not. Because there's a mortar there. This is definitely tougher than the previous one. How about Medieval? Well, Medieval 2 Total War is now what, 15 years old, 16 years old? Pretty old. I think the newest one was...
And even Berlin, who is the true authority when it comes to desert warfare.
What was the latest one? Three Kingdoms? Yeah, Three Kingdoms. I think Medieval 2 was the best Total War game.
We will take them by surprise by storming in and capturing 2 key locations.
Yeah.
The Eastern Trench Network, which currently prevents us from pushing northward, and the fuel depot to the northeast, which is sure to prove a vital source of support for our armed forces. We are to flank and entrap the British, then eliminate whatever troops remain before they even think of withdrawing to Benghazi.
And it was the last Total War. Well, actually, they...
Too late. The Afrika Korps will be waiting for them.
For a long time, it was the last Total War game with some big mod support. Like, one of the best total conversion mods were in... Oh shit. Oh, that's friendly. I was like, damn, that's so good. Yeah, it was the last, like, big mod game. Thankfully, in the new games, they're doing a bit more smart work. Well, again, Three Kingdoms was the last one if you're looking for something which is also based on, like, it's Chinese medieval, right? Where the graphics are looking good and they're not completely outdated.
Move up, Panzer Pioneers. Capture duties.
Panzergrenadier Squad. Oh, they want me to build this. They're not allowing me anything else. Okay.
Panzergrenadiers have assembled.
My men stand ready.
Man, what the hell?
The recovery truck allows us to strengthen our forces by restoring disabled vehicles. I see both a Sturmgeschütz assault gun and a Panzer with a flame projector in need of repairs. Either would be greatly useful if restored.
Sure? Do we have to build this? Or can we just... Oh, no, wait. We have that. Okay, let's try to get, like, some of the tanks. But yeah, Three Kingdoms. Total War Three Kingdoms would be one of the games which actually looks alright on a graphical level. And it's not fantasy. Oh shit, that tank is like doing them in, huh? Can I drive while they do this? No, they can't. Okay. I've never used this one before. Oh gosh. And they start from the beginning when they get interrupted? Dude, what? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. That's rough. Why our allies get like... Well, actually no, it seems like they're turning this around. Good for them. Good for
now
them.
use the recovery vehicle to fully repair our salvage.
Sturmgeschütz here.
We can fix that.
Okay. Let's repair him. What is this? Smoke canister. Oh, machine gun.
Remember,
Yoink.
our goal is to flank the British and cut off their escape.
Yes, let's flank the British.
The trenches
Cut off
and
their
the fuel
flanks.
refinery.
Wir have been given an L640 Leitpanzer. Ours, theirs.
Ooh, get wrecked.
Engines running. Infantry firing at us.
Such a fake accent. Ja. Das ist very true.
Improving our optics. Lifetime crew. Not sure what gold is
Hey.
an upgrade. Forward to start relocating.
As I said, I'm hoping... No, wait. As I said, I hope that's not how it sounds. I cannot even try to make the accent sound like that. It's horrible.
We need work at heading gear. We have a heading. Gunner.
Horrible.
Ready for orders.
The Germans coming! All the Germans. Okay, can you repair this? Are you repairing this?
We need starting repairs on that target.
No, I think you have to do it that way. Wow, that would take a while. Also, what are we doing here? Shock therapy or what? What is that? If we are just shocking the tank long enough, it will repair itself. Okay, we have to push soon after we're done here.
We can fix that. What will it be?
This will take a hot minute.
Waiting on you, Commandant.
Alright, this dude... Oh, they can have scopes and a flamethrower? Yo, that's great. Oh, that's an MG. Oh, that's an anti-tank. That's bad. No, yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Let's not do that.
It's here. Setting our range. Panzer taking it. They're placed. Smoke shell. Prepare to fire.
Wow, this takes so long to get that going. That's crazy. Okay. But we have the tanks ready. Did you play Bannerlord? Yeah, I did play Warband. Bannerlord? Bannerlord. Oh yeah, I have hundreds of hours in Bannerlord. Fantastic game. Got a bit lost. Like, I played it religiously. I even had a podcast, funny enough. I had a podcast about the game with a buddy of mine. And we basically talked weekly about the changes coming to Bannerlord and talked about our experiences in the game. Fortunately, the game then kind of died down. And then... We lost a little bit sight of it. Yeah, I know it released, but weirdly enough, I never... I picked it up a little bit after the release, but then again, I think there were too many games and something else. Like I don't know really why I didn't continue the game, because I really loved it when it came out.
Plenty of ground to cover. Glory awaits, men.
Okay. Seems like this is clear. There we go. Oh boy.
Artillery incoming.
Where? Oh, right there. That's really bad. And they're stuck.
Commandant, you need us?
Box's finest here.
Move it, crew!
Let them pass. Sturmgeschütze crew, ready. Confirmed.
Infanteriegeschütze awaiting orders.
The enemy's pushing through here. Waiting on you. Please raise a fire.
Man. It takes so long till till you are basically like getting your artillery set up. Stop shooting at your own people there, dude.
The front line shifts in our favor.
Standing by, Commandant!
That's a problem with artillery.
We need work and we need lit. I know the engine's hot. Everything's hot. Yes, sir. Recovery vehicle moving to new site.
What is this? Driving run?
Ready, willing and able.
Oh yeah, we can actually upgrade this. Right. So we can heal our units here.
The Kriegsmarine is looking like a sweet deal now, huh?
This tank doesn't know where to sit or where to stand, park, whatever you want to call it. Hilarious. Well, glad that we have a flamethrower here. Let's push in here. Oh yeah, Factorio is pretty great. Yeah. That's like we talked about this before, right? That is one of my big problems I have with man, they're not doing well with Satisfactory. As much as I enjoy Satisfactory, the more I have problems that why? Whoa.
Stay alert. I see mine markers nearby.
Yeah.
Fortunately, with the right equipment, our resourceful Panzer pioneers can detect mines and defuse them.
Shit. Or we're just driving over the mines, you know? That's also something we can do. Hey, don't talk gaming. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well. And have a good one, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do appreciate that. Oh boy. Ooh, that was an okay strafe. Oh, that was a good strafe.
What do you need? Marching with haste. Fight or die. What? No more ceremony.
3 stars.
Enemy infantry met their match. Panzer Grenadiers await orders.
Let's go back, healing man. After you have catch up this point. By the way, folks, keep in mind that we will probably
Excellent. We have the trenches.
Now
act fast and push north.
have another stream on my main channel later down the road where we are checking out Sons of the Forest.
Arriving on the field.
Oh.
An 88mm anti-tank gun is being towed to our location. Deploy it near the trenches to prepare for an armored assault. We shall use its firepower to crush our enemy's tanks.
Okay.
My crew needs orders.
Where is it? We can
Damn. That's a big cannon. But keep in mind, please.
Italian
Not
engineers are eager for orders, Commandant.
promising anything yet. Oh wow, that's the range of that thing? Wait, what is the range on that thing?
Weapon team confirmed. Confirmed.
Wait. What is the range of that thing? Okay, that's a bit weird.
We're receiving a flamethrower.
Sturmgeschütz here. Commandant, you
Okay, let's see if we can actually Ah!
We're not exactly the lightest of loads, you know.
There we go.
No vehicle moving. Moving to location. On the double. Dismount. Grab your gear. Understood. We're not exactly the lightest of loads, you know. Pack gun ready. Jawohl. We'll do it.
I hope that's what they had intended. You were a shitty shot. Alright. Ooh.
Baby Panzer.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not sure if I did it right, but wait, did I lose some people? Oh, I did. That's why they cannot heal up. Oh boy.
What do you need?
Did it shoot the airplane? Oh shit, it did shoot the airplane down. Whoa. Well. Sucks to be you, I guess. Oh, there's artillery shooting at us. That's not good. Okay, let's do this. Oh boy, here they come. Okay, can we grab this? Lol. So I still don't know where to put those exactly. What? I don't see anyone in there. Okay, I think we got them. Weird. Take cover! Where is the artillery? I have no clue. Oh, right there. Well, that's bad. Oh, that strife run was a good one. That was a really good one. Arschlöcher. Unexpected, but funny.
I anticipate the British will attempt to withdraw to the northwest. We, of course, cannot allow that to happen. There is a village nearby. Capture it and blockade the road to cut the enemy's escape route.
Oh wow, we are not done here.
The anti-tank gun must be properly positioned to defend the roads to the village against the British assault.
Oh shit. What? Keep in mind, chat. Those missions are about the impact the war had on the civilians. And, well, if I'm seeing that right, they are waving and celebrating. Also, I'm pretty sure they used the same model of the same dude for everyone and just put a mustache on it or a beard. But I'm pretty sure they have exactly all the same face model, even the women. You can see it at the nose. The nose is exactly the same with every model. And they just put some beard on it. Or a stash. It's the same model. I think that's hilarious.
We need work. We can fix that.
Can I? No, unfortunately not. Okay, you know what? I mean, you know. Yeah, I can just do a strafe run. tank is just falling apart is so hilarious. I was like, yeah, strafe run, successful. And the tank is falling apart. Okay. Bit of an issue here. I would have loved to heal up my units, but can this one? Oh shit. Oh shit.
Utility vehicle standing by. Starting repairs on set target. Italian light panzer deployed.
You have dirty work. Marching. Get information.
Yes, sir.
That's not good.
Commandant, recovery vehicle moving to new site.
That's not good at all.
Panzer 3 is engaged. Stronger shots. Good range. Fire. Again.
Boop.
Infantry is engaged. HMG position cleared.
Yeah, one of the main problems I have is for sure the pathfinding. I would say it's a bit better than it was in the beta, but it's still a bit atrocious.
Impressive. The Flak 36 is a powerful addition to our long-range arsenal. We can tow it using our utility truck and use our mobile squads to find targets for it. I advise we set up the Flak 36 to cover the roads leading into the village.
I'm not sure this is a great position for this weapon. Also, what? Where is our flak? I don't... No clue where that is. Can I buy that? No. Oh, there it is. No, that's my towing thingy. I'm slightly confused, not gonna lie.
We need work and we need leave. What'll it be?
Oh, there. No. That's something else, I think. Weird.
Recovery vehicle itching for work here.
I mean, if the artillery works and hits, it's exactly what you want, right? If. Oh wow, this tank is nearly done. Yeah, that's not the flag he was talking about. I have absolutely no clue what he means. So we will repair this. And in the meantime, the artillery can just do its job. Ooh. Let's get those dudes.
We're receiving you. We can fix that.
Comandante, man that weapon. We'll provide cover.
Okay, I think we can move in. Or maybe the artillery is just doing the job.
Yes, sir. Looks bumpy up ahead. Hold on.
Down. We're receiving orders.
Enemy troopers knocked out! Comandante! Eyes open for stragglers! Like the devil! Back in your seat! Prepare for combat. Understood.
Do we have to capture those points? Like, what do we have to do?
We found the front line!
Oh, there!
Guastatori, ready for orders. Fanteria nemica, engage!
Oh, sucks to be you guys.
Good shooting! Infantry down!
There we go. That was the last thing I was looking for.
British armor has been sighted nearby.
Of course it has.
88mm anti-tank gun is needed urgently at the village.
Well,
And
it's
with that, we have control of
already at the village.
All that is left now is to intercept and destroy the retreating troops. Set up defenses here, or take up positions along the main road. But do not let them escape.
Which one? Who?
He needs attention more than I do.
Oh. Oh, this is where they're coming from? What is this dude? Oh, the enemy is coming through here. Well, then... Quick pissing in my ear? Wait, what?
Orders? Gentlemen, welcome to the front.
You need Genieri.
The Fox's finest here. Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
I can tell you that's not what we are
Orders
saying.
incoming. This is it, boys.
Our capture point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Yeah, yeah. Also, this cannon is on a shitty position.
The British troops are approaching. Let us show them the power of the Afrika Korps.
Thanks for the ride.
Okay, that should do the trick.
Received a promotion.
Yeah, this is actually what I not wanted to happen. Eh, whatever.
Commandant, starting repairs on that target.
Pack and crew here. Crew, get on it.
Artillery incoming!
What? Oh shit.
Coordinates received, Commandant.
Drive!
Engage! Open up! Closer! Stay on it!
Christian, confirm heading. I'll get us there. Starting repairs on that target.
Commandant! Understood, Commandant!
We have a cage!
Well, that sucks to be you.
Our fuel point is being neutralized by the enemy. Utility vehicle starting repairs under fire.
Enemy artillery! Take cover! Now!
Again?
Quiet down. We're receiving orders.
Oh shit.
We're heading out.
Oh, they are coming, alright. That's a big bomb. And that was a really good strafe run.
Enemy forces eliminated. Exemplary work, Afrika Korps.
We need order.
Well, besides of that dude, he survived. Damn it. We let someone get away. Yay, we liberated them. Kinder-esque.
In Benghazi, we'd been pulled back and forth between the Italians, the Germans, and the British for over 2 years. We navigated occupied life as best we could, siding with whoever was holding the city at the time. It was safer that way. But then Mussolini began forcing Jews in other parts of Libya to move to Benghazi. Some friends, men I'd grown up with, wanted me to join them and fight alongside the British Army. I didn't want to leave my family, but I couldn't just sit around and hope the war wouldn't touch us.
كان بحرة إن سرداسن إيسوق غصة قرن غرس وليني أفتيح آتن الزريح.
خصك ما ترات البالية فنتاي اللي تينو.
أسرق حتايلت أيبا.
سنح ولا كاين نرب دازي قتاري.
إذن بلا نغيب. إبا وهو.
سليمة يخصها يتسكر خيكاد.
صدر حدك منحولي إنكي. صدر حد منها أولى نكي.
احتاج لك ما تقاور دمام هذا استوس. ياك تسنتمنى.
أدور تفتو تايبا.
رادك على خير تاي اللي تينو.
Also, you're women and you are not allowed to fight. Back then.
We met up with the British forces near Mshili. They were tired but friendly. They had their tea and their porters to make them feel at home.
Hot take.
But the war was already taking its toll. Water and food were running low.
Really? I mean, I'm talking about back then. I'm not I'm not thinking that women can't fight. I'm just saying, like, the reason why she is probably not allowed to fight, because everyone back then would have been like, what do you mean you want to give the women a gun? Wait, what? Oh, that's dangerous. Like, you know how women are. Like, they can't be trusted. Oh my god, maybe she got her women moment and then she's shooting her own people. You know? That's what women do. Having their women moment. Shooting other people out of nowhere.
Gentlemen, as we all know, supplies have been scarce. To make matters worse, the British have deployed armored units to guard the fastest route to our supply lines. The way I see it, we either sit and wait for weeks while our supplies take the long way around them in the desert heat, or we strike now, take the lines back and go to bed well fed. Yes, we are outnumbered, and yes, we'll have few reinforcements. But the enemy is no match for our panzers, or our appetite. Push forward and destroy the enemy armor. Salvage and recover what we need to secure victory and the path to our supplies. I know we are all running on fumes, but I am taking the lead on this myself. Follow me. Let us end this fast.
Well, there we go. Ooh, tiger.
To gain access to our supplies, we must hunt down all enemy armored units, but also protect our own. Remember, we cannot afford heavy losses. No use to supplies if we have nothing left to replenish. If my command tank is compromised, we will be forced to withdraw. meaning no supper tonight.
No supper? Oh my gosh. Cool. So, all right. I think this was a pretty good first look at Company of Heroes 3. I want to play more. Definitely also want to play some multiplayer, which is not available right now, so cannot play that. But so a few thoughts. Italian campaign. I have to see more of it. I will play definitely off stream a bit. But it seems like there's nothing much going on the map. And the AI is just standing around on standard. I will probably move it to tough if I can, because we are playing tough North African operation, and that's definitely more fun. North African operations is pretty much Company of Heroes storyline, and as I said, multiplayer, maybe at some point we will see. The problem with multiplayer is a lot of people who know Company of Heroes will play the multiplayer and they will probably crush me. But we will definitely be back with more Company of Heroes. I will do a review on this maybe over the weekend for the channel, because we got the game yesterday. I didn't... Let's just say there were complications in the background. Like we were supposed to be able to actually like play Company of Heroes last week. Again, I had some complications, which is unfortunate, but happens sometimes. Not much you could do about that. But yeah, I would definitely do some reviews on it, maybe some multiplayer rounds, and then some other stuff. We will see. But for now, I have to leave. Now, this game will be available in 30 minutes on Steam. If you want to check it out yourself, it's $60. Yes, it's a full price title. And it's using Denuvo. Yay! Because, you know, it's Sega. And Sega loves their Denuvo. Always a shame. Always a shame. So, before we leave, I don't know if I will be back for Sons of the Forest. It depends on a lot of things. I will take a break now. And then we will be back with Sons of the Forest probably in 2 hours. Why is it a shame? I haven't followed the DRM storyline recently. Well, good that Denuvo is now existing, unfortunately, for a decade. Denuvo, unfortunately, is a copyright protection which is doing everything but being useful for the user. You are limited to the amount of installations you're allowed to do. You have to be connected to the internet, or you cannot start up your game, even if normally games don't need that. And here's the biggest issue with it, I think. The older a game gets, the higher is the chance that at some point somebody is not paying for the license anymore of the DRM, or the servers disappear at some point, and the developers have to remove the copyright protection. So what already happened in the past is basically the company who paid for the servers did go out of business, so the game couldn't connect to the online servers anymore. And so the copyright protection couldn't verify that you have a legit copy of the game and told you, well, you are a shitty pirate, piss off, you cannot play your game anymore. Which is like, what the hell, right? And let's be honest here, if a developer is going out of business, they will not go back and removing those copyright protections. And another problem is, which has been proven now multiple times, is that the performance cause of Denuvo is suffering. Depending on how well the game is doing, you will not notice it at all, or you will notice it. There have been a good amount of Denuvo games where they tested basically the game with and without Denuvo, and there were some huge differences. Like, as an example, Resident Evil 8. Right? Like, Resident Evil 8 was an absolute shit show in the first 2 weeks, and whoop-de-doo, it turns out it was Denuvo who caused this. Right? Like, Denuvo has been more often in the way than anything. And as I said before, unfortunately, Denuvo is so useless. It's like, piracy is not a problem in the video game industry. It's not. It's actually boosting sales of games, which has been proven in official studies. So there is now a company who is making money from developers. Keep in mind, Denuvo is also pretty safe. It takes a long time, or sometimes it doesn't even happen, that Denuvo games are getting cracked. And Denuvo knows of this. So they are asking millions sometimes for the copyright protection. And that's the money which could have gone to the development or to the QA department to make sure that the games are running well at release, but were instead put in the useless copyright protection. There's another thing which is just angering me so much, because I know that we know some of the prizes Denuvo is asking. And it's like, wow, you could have just used this money for so much more useful things. And it's really unfortunate. Like, Denuvo is just... it's useless. It's... best case scenario, it's useless. Worst case scenario, it is affecting your ability to play a game. That's basically it. And I think that shouldn't happen. But yeah, that was the first look at Company of Heroes 3. As I said, we would definitely be back here on the channel. I will also do a review on it, and I will play a little bit more off stream. If you enjoyed the little playtime I had with the game, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also like the video if you want it. But we will be back for more. I will definitely check out the multiplayer at some point. Maybe over the weekend we will do some multiplayer rounds and just get our shit pushed in. Yay. But yeah, as I said, I might be back in about 2 hours or so with Sons of the Forest. It really depends on how I feel, because unfortunately I have been not doing so great today. And I'm not sure if I can do like another 3 hours or so. I just don't. So we will see. I will keep you posted. Keep an eye out on my Discord and of course on my Twitter as per usual. And keep in mind that is if we are playing Sons of the Forest, that will happen on my main channel at ChaosMole here on YouTube, because this is my other channel. This is not my main channel. So keep that in mind, folks. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate that. Stay safe, and I hope you will enjoy Company of Heroes 3 when it comes out in about 30 minutes. I definitely have my fun with it. There seem to be like a lot of things you can do. It seems to be relatively close to Company of Heroes 2. Of course, balance not withholding. I cannot do any balance comparison whatsoever. I don't have the knowledge for that. I'm not knee deep into Company of Heroes 2 like some other people are. I totally admit that. But I enjoy it. I really enjoy the game. So, with that said, thanks so much for watching, folks. Stay safe. And we might see each other in 2 hours for Sons of the Forest. Thank you so much for stopping by. Till then, bye-bye. Ka-ching!